Hey guys, this video is going to be about more DCC programming, specifically on the Athearn Genesis SD70ACE, although this applies for any Soundtraxx Tsunami diesel locomotive soundboards and systems. So the features the feature I'm going to go over in this video is the automatic bell, and I'll turn the sound on here, and you got the sound. The horn, and normally you press the function 1 button to turn the bell on and press it again to turn it off. Although with these Soundtraxx Tsunami boards there is a more interesting way, and prototypical I guess, way to set the bell. So that is to automatically set the bell and have it start based on speed at which your locomotive is moving. So if you go on Soundtraxx website, you will ideally see that it's probably kind of blurry here, but right here, where is it? Right here it says automatic sound functions. There we go. So automatic sound functions, and you have the 193 and 194 are the automatic bell points, but then you also have to configure 197 and 198 so that the 193 and 194 actually work. So first we come down here and we read that 198 sets which functions will be enabled, and using this table here, that this will help you figure out what value to set CV198. 198 is for DCC, and for right now we are only using automatic bell. And these numbers are set up so that there is it's kind of hard to explain, but depending on what number you put in, the digitrax system will recognize which functions you want enabled. For example, none of these combinations will add up to the same thing. 1 obviously is 1, 2 is 2, 4 is 4, 8 is that. All of them will add up to something different, so it's able to distinguish which option you want to use. But for right now we are only using automatic bell, so we will set CV198 to a value of 4. So I've gone over that before. Come over here and set CV198, so go to Program, Ops, CV198, CV again, 04, and press the right button. Just make sure it went through. There we go. The locomotive usually makes a bit of a jolt once it's been set. And I'd like to correct my previous videos. You do not have to turn the power off and on. You just press exit, and then that CV198 is enabled for the bell only. So then we come to the next step here. Actually, I'll just take it right off here like this. And we come down here to the automatic bell set points, and this basically will turn the bell on at a certain speed step. For example, you could set a speed step 5, which is what it says on the computer, and that's when it will turn the bell on. And then you set the CV for when it will go back off, which is once your locomotive has picked up speed and you no longer need the bell to be operating. So let's start by, I'll set it to 2, because as soon as the locomotive starts moving I want to hear the bell, and then we'll just play around with it and get it to where we think it should stop. So that's CV193 for the start point and CV194 for the end point. So we'll come over here and let's set program CV193. This is the starting point, and we'll set it to speed step 02. Press right, press exit, program CV194. This is the end point, CV, and let's set it to 20. Right, and press exit. And then let's see if we get the bell here. So give it some forward power, give it some thrust, and there's the bell right as it starts moving. As it starts turning up the power there, I'll increase it. Now it's gotten to a certain speed level, and the bell is no longer playing. Now there's one thing that's been disappointing to me about this CV is that when you slow it back down, it doesn't start. Again, you have to go all the way back down to below your starting point and then intercept the starting point going from low to high. So in other words, I'll slow it down here again, but the bell won't start going again. See, that's back down to a really low speed step. And oh well, it hit a little power jump there, so it's not gonna. But if we put it back up and then bring it back down again, there we go. Now stop it. And I'll show you here. Give it some little power here. You hit that first speed step, the bell kicks in, starts moving, and then we'll move the power up. Once we hit that certain speed level, the bell cuts out and the locomotive goes back on without the bell because it has that higher speed. And I do have momentum rates set up on this locomotive, so if it seems to be picking up speed slower and slowing down at a different rate than yours, that is probably why. But that is how to set an automatic bell on the Tsunami decoders. And this is the athearn Genesis SD70 ACE, although as far as I know, this will work on all of the Tsunami boards. So thanks for watching, and look for more videos in the future.